let's go on. Let's see what we can do. Going live. Now, I think. Yes, that works out. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome back to All Around the Board, second live stream of the night. This was a bit of a surprise because we were going to play something else, but thanks Will for suggesting that we could play this. Thanks for that, I appreciate that. So this is New York Zoo. Now, I said in the previous stream that we'd just done that I want to do a proper video of this, and I still will do a proper video of this because there are lots of little rules that I'm not going to go through today. But it is a very interesting strategic game. Now, those who are familiar with the title of the man I've put here, Uwe Rosenburg, he is famous for Agricola, Patchwork, Cottage Garden, and all of those games. Oh, Feast for Odin as well. Have you played Feast for Odin?
No.
You haven't? Oh, I'm going to have to play that with you at some point because you'll love it. All of those games have got these polyomino type tiles, different shape, and fitting it into a certain area. He's very good. He's a very good puzzle maker. He makes puzzles into games, which he does very well. And this is just another one of those. So this came out, I believe it was this year. I've only just seen it this year, and it definitely piqued my interest. I love things like Barron Park and all of his other games, so I knew I'd like this one, and I do. So the aim of this is we have to fill up, we have to be the first to fill up this brown area. Will, I've given you the first player. I hope you don't mind. Because every time I play this, I play it with someone new and I always have to go first. So I want to test my other theory. The person who normally goes last tends to win, but not all the time.
No, because you won the last one as first player when I played it with you.
Then I am wrong then. Okay.
You won the last one.
We played this 3-player as well, didn't we?
Yeah, and that's where you won it.
Yes.
As first player.
That's correct. I remember now. Thanks for that. I did forget, but now I remember. So yeah, we've got to fill up our brown area first, or the first to do it. Now, even though Will is first, he's got 2 more spaces to fill in than me. So he's got this little corner that you can see the indent there, and then I haven't got the corner, but then I've got another indent just here. We've both got 3 animal houses. Anyway, right, let's get our starting animals. So you get a meerkat and a flamingo, and I get a meerkat and a kangaroo. And you'll know that from the little statues that are in the top corner of the player board. If I show you guys a little bit closer so you can see what the player board looks like. As you can tell, my 2 statues up the top are a meerkat and a kangaroo, and they start off in these houses.
Sorry, wrong one.
Now, they're in the houses for a reason, because eventually these will move into exhibits. We'll be collecting these tiles, which are the exhibits, and hopefully we're going to move our animals into them, start breeding them, and you guys will see. So as I said, there will be a proper video coming. Sorry that this isn't a full how to play, but hopefully by the first couple of rounds you'll kind of gather how it works. Right, so you are the first player. The elephant is here, and the elephant can move in 2-player. It can move 1 to 4 spaces. A space is anything that has a tile or a blue symbol, but not the brown. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can either have that one, that one, that one, or you can grab 2 animals. Might be a bit early to grab animals though.
1, 2, 3. I'll go this one.
Okay, and anytime you pass over the, just a reminder for you and the guys at home, anytime you pass one of these brown borders, you produce, all players will produce this type of animal, which is the Arctic fox, which none of us have. But we'll get to breeding a bit later, probably be the next kind of round. So our elephant is currently here, and Will was done. So I can now go 4 spaces, so I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can go as far as here. I will just go 1. In fact, I will go all the way to the end. I will go and grab this, chuck that up there. And when you take an exhibit, you have to move an animal in. It can come from either a home or from another exhibit, as long as there's more than one. Oh, I'm going to move meerkats in, I think. Yeah, why not? Right, so my meerkats are moved into my exhibit. So you'll not only do you want to fill up your board, but each one of these exhibits tiles have got individual spaces. Hopefully you can see if it focuses. Well, anyway, there's little white lines. I know it's a little out of focus. But if you fill up the whole exhibit, you then get to clear those animals, and then you can go ahead and grab some of these attraction tokens, which are roller coasters and Ferris wheels, food places, and no toilet. Jess was very disappointed that she couldn't add a toilet to her zoo.
Too used to Barron Park.
I've got all this food and drink. Where are people going to pee and poop?
In the exhibit.
Yeah, Barron Park.
In the exhibit.
No, you can't throw it at the animals. Right, so yes, back to you, Will. So obviously you've got the choice of the next 4 going clockwise. If ever a bay runs out of tiles, we don't count that as a space.
I'm going to go here, so I'm going to take 1 flamingo and 1 kangaroo.
Yeah, so they can either both go into the houses, or the flamingo can join your other flamingo, which you are doing. Hopefully guys can see that. I think it's pretty visible on the camera, but we'll see. Anyone watching, let us know in the chat if you can see or not. It doesn't look like the chat's even working, to be honest. Hold on. Do you see what I mean? Look, the chat's not even there. Oh my goodness. No, that always comes up. Don't worry about that. Hey ho. Don't know why the stream's not. Or I don't know why we haven't got a chat. If anyone is watching, if you could chat to us, that would be awesome. Live chat. There it is. Whew. Phew. I thought I'd lost it.
Panic over.
Okay.
He's losing it in his old age.
Yeah. It's anything technology based. You know me. I'm thinking, it's not working. How do I? And I just make it up as I go along. Right. So I'm going to grab this tile. Hopefully that will fit in there nicely. So I've got a kangaroo ready to move in, but I need more animals desperately.
Yes, you do.
By the way, we passed the meerkats, but no one has 2 meerkats. So
no.
In a minute, I think you're going to be producing flamingos in a minute, aren't you?
No, I don't think I want to at the moment. I'm just trying to think I'm going to go here. I'm going to sit this one.
Okay.
And that will fit nicely in there.
And then, because you've taken that, you've got to move in one of your animals. What did you move in? A meerkat?
Meerkats.
Right, so I've got no choice but to produce the flamingos for you. So, if I can go 1, 2, so I'm stopping on this tile that's got flamingo and penguin. Both of these are going to go into houses, and then flamingos produce for all players. If you've got 2 or more flamingos or of that animal type in an exhibit, which will have 2 flamingos, it then produces another one. So eventually, every time we do that production, he'll fill up more and more animals into his exhibit, which means he can then go ahead and grab something nice from the attraction pile. It's onto you now, because I took the flamingo penguin.
I'm going to take an Arctic fox and a kangaroo. Kangaroo, Arctic fox.
Well, then your house is ready.
Yeah.
Eek. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want an exhibit at all. So I'm going to go and grab a meerkat penguin. Kangaroos produce, but they're not into. Yeah, they're not in an exhibit together.
No one's ready.
Meerkat penguin. So my penguin's going to go into this house, and my other meerkat is going to join him. So then eventually I can start producing enough meerkats. Then it's back to you. We're back on excellent connection. So fingers crossed we'll get some more viewers.
Right, I'm going to take this one. And that's going to fit quite nicely in there. And I'm going to put both my kangaroos in there.
Very nice, very nice. I think we can move both in. We'll let you.
As far as I was aware, you could.
Let you. Yeah, I think
because it's 2 of the same.
Yes, you're right. It is 1 to 2. Yeah, it is 1 to 2 animals can come from one place to another. So yes, you can do that. Right, I'm going to move in. I'm going to move to there, and penguins will produce, but that produces after placing. So I'm going to place this, move these 2 penguins in, produce one, and also with a 2-player rule, if you produce the type, then you're allowed to produce another one. At the time, you only had flamingos, didn't you? So I'll go ahead and grab a meerkat, because that's the only other type of animal that can produce. So as you guys can probably see, hopefully, we're filling up quite quickly with lots of animals. By the way, I've got to show these guys a little bit closer, because so I did that Chatham Dockyard event, and I put this out. There was 2 copies that Dice and Destiny was selling, and as soon as I showed them this tray, and I said there was 127 animal meeples in there, they bought it. So yeah, flamingos, foxes, kangaroos, all in there. Decent quality for 30 quid. This game is top notch. Really well produced as well.
And it's not a shelf hog either, because the box is quite a nice size.
Yeah, it fits in nicely with sort of like my pandemic Iberia up there. It's kind of that size. It's nice and thin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me done. I've moved my penguins.
Yeah, back to moi. I'm just going to go the one, and I'm going to take another Arctic fox and a flamingo.
So you're getting them ready to move in before the breed. So it's always worth looking at what animal type's breeding next, so then you can prepare for.
Well, they're not in, but they're ready for.
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to go to the next one because there's only 2 away, and I get penguin, kangaroo. Kangaroo. I don't know why I kind of said that in an Australian accent. Then. Kangaroo's going to go jump in there with his Joey. And I will move my penguin in. So 2 more spaces. I'm getting that roller coaster, just saying.
Yeah, he is. I'm going to go
Hopefully.
there. No, he will get it. I'm not ready for it. But I'm going to place it there. And I'm going to put both my Arctic foxes in there.
Awesome. Just ready for the production. Sneaky. I like it.
Well, I learnt from you, so.
What, just to be sneaky when playing? Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm going to go to the next space. Arctic Fox is produced, so you get one of those, and because you produce that type, in a 2 or 3 player game, you can then produce one other type if you produce that main type. And in fact, that's why I want to wait to do a proper video of this, because there's lots of little rules in this. Okay, I'm going to move I'll move my flamingo in, why not? So I've got 4 types of animals on the go now.
Yeah.
Always good. Yeah, on to you.
Well, I'm going to go there for 1 kangaroo, 1 meerkat. Can they both go in, or is there only one at a time?
Yeah, they can both go in, yeah. They either go into an empty house, or they can join what's already there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to grab this little W if I can. I'm just throwing elephants everywhere, and that can go across there. Now, you can move, as long as you leave at least 1 animal, you can move 1 or 2 animals over. So I'm going to grab these 2 penguins and move them into this, because when penguins produce, they can produce up to 2 exhibits. So hopefully we'll get lots of penguins in my zoo.
Yeah.
It's on to you. A meerkats will produce in a minute.
So I'm going to go to here. So I'm going to take a flamingo and a kangaroo. They're both going to go in my exhibit.
Right. And then meerkats
produce.
Grab one of those.
So the meerkat's going to go there, and I'm going to produce flamingo, which finishes the exhibit.
Oh,
so one will go there.
Oh no.
They'll go back. And I'm going to take this lovely.
There's a bigger one there, if that helps.
No, I'd like the little.
You want the smaller one? Okay.
Because it fits the board.
Oh,
lovely.
it fits nice. Yeah, fair play. So what Will did there was obviously he cleared his board. I cleared that exhibit of flamingos, but one of them, if you've got space in an animal house, can go back to the house, which you did. No, sorry, it goes into the house. So then later on, when you place an exhibit, you can feed that flamingo back into a new exhibit. Start a new flamingo family.
Yeah.
I'm going to. I don't know. I don't want to do any of those. Right, let's spread some guys out. So I'm going to go here, grab an exhibit, and I'm going to spread out a little bit. My 2 meerkats can come from this exhibit into here. So what I'm trying to do is have 2 lots of each animal, because then they'll produce quicker. Right. That's my theory.
I'm going to go there, and I'm going to take a meerkat and an Arctic fox, and they're both going to go straight out on the board.
I'm going to grab that tea. I'm going to chuck it in there because it fits nicely, and I'll move 1 kangaroo over. So to get an exhibit, you have to move an animal. You can't just grab it and place it. You've got to move an animal from somewhere. In fact, I'm going to move 2 kangaroos over from there into there. I'm trying a new strategy. that I've not tried yet. So keep spreading them.
Yeah.
Back to you.
I'm going to go here. So flamingos will produce. I'm going to take one penguin, one flamingo.
The flamingo can move in to an exhibit, and then you produce after your go. So you can then produce those flamingos. Nicely done. I wondered if you were going to do that.
And then, choices. Do I do kangaroos or do I do the meerkat? I don't know if it's going to make any odds. I'm going to do the meerkat.
Yeah. See, this is why I prefer this game with 2 or 3 players, because of that extra rule. Of if you produce that type, you can produce one other type. Which is so much better than playing it with 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I've played it with 4 and I'm like, oh, come on, I really wish I could produce more. Right, stop waffling, Twyman. I'm going to go ahead.
Keep waffling, you're not concentrating.
Can I go on to the kangaroo fox, please?
Kangaroo Arctic, of course you can.
Fox can go in there and kangaroo can join him. So now I can produce lots of kangaroos. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
But I still haven't got a roller coaster.
I don't think he's going to get it either. I'm going to go there. I'm going to put my penguin up there.
Nice. Oh, you're producing kangaroos as well. Alrighty. Okay, so let me grab a meerkat and a penguin.
Right.
And then what we need to do next is produce kangaroos. So I've got 2 exhibits with kangaroos, and you can do up to 2 exhibits worth as long as there's 2 or more. So I'm going to produce that one, and you get to produce as well. Yeah.
So I'm going to go kangaroo.
And my extra.
And my extra is going to go on the meerkat,
I'm going to get a penguin.
which finishes that exhibit.
Chic of it. Okay, well done.
And now, just to annoy Twyman, I'm going to take the roller coaster.
Oh.
And it's going to go right there.
Wow. Okay, so as you can tell, yeah, you can see it on there. Will has filled up a lot of his park already. I've got to catch up now. But it doesn't always mean the person with the roller coasters wins, because I've seen many a times people got lots of these little ones and they've still won.
Yeah.
Okay, that was me that did that, so it's actually your go.
Yeah. That's going to work out. Oh, I like that. I'm just going to go the 1. I'm going to take that, and that's going to fill up.
Nice.
Lovely, right there.
And the meerkat's going to move back in.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'm going to have to play Feast Froden with you at some point, because it is epic. It's a bit of a brain burner.
Hog.
Yeah, I want a table hog. It's a bit of a brain burner, but Feast Froden is one of my favourite games. I just haven't played it for so long.
That's good.
Do I? Or don't I? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to get a penguin and a fox.
Sneaky.
And I'm going to put penguin on there, and the fox is going to get in the house ready to move in. So they can start breeding as well. Fingers crossed. On to you, dude.
Ooh, well, penguins will produce. So 1, 2. I'm going to go there. So I'm going to take 1 Arctic fox and 1 flamingo.
I've got 2 lots of penguins producing. Not completing anything though. And then I can produce 1 other type. So I will produce another meerkat. Let's balance these guys out. Are you producing anything?
No.
Penguins? No?
No, not this time.
Okay. I'm going to go just to the next one. Grab this nice exhibit here, which fits. You see this?
Yeah, I'm seeing.
Right up in that corner.
Yeah,
and I'm moving my foxes in.
Oh, that's foxy.
So I've got all
That's just
5
foxy.
types now.
Yeah.
There you go. This is a pretty game as well when you start playing. I really wish I had this, but I could just sort of, you know what I do with some of my videos, where I bring the camera right down.
Well, I'm going to go to here and have a penguin and a kangaroo. So we're going to go penguin and kangaroo. I'm going to put on here.
Splitting them up, okay. So that way you can produce more kangaroos. Fingers crossed.
I'm leaving that there. I have a strategy.
No worries. So what we've got 1, 2. Do I want this? Because then I can produce these guys. Yes, I do. Right, 1, 2. I'm going to grab this one. It fits really nice in here. And I'm going to move one meerkat over.
Okay. So I'm going to produce...
And then produce foxes.
I'm going to produce one fox.
Yep.
And I'm about to annoy Twyman again. I'm going to do the
another
kangaroo.
Oh, you completed it?
Which completes another one.
Oh, well done.
So,
Well done indeed. You kept one kangaroo back, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm playing the long game. I'm gonna complete loads of these in one hit and then go bang, 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 get all the tokens out. And by the time I do that, it'll just be the singles left.
Yeah, it will be the singles left.
Yeah, no, my luck. So just to let you guys know at home, because obviously I haven't done a proper how to play through, these tokens here, when you complete an exhibit, you're allowed to choose any. You don't have to choose the next size down, but generally you do want the next size down before they go. But normally I get left with these little diddly ones. Oh no, that was me that did that, so it's actually your go.
Yeah, I'm going to go...
Good luck. We've had 3 playbacks, thank you 3 people.
I'm going to have kangaroo and a meerkat.
In fact, if anyone is watching, please feel free to share this video. Share my page as well, that would be amazing. Back on the live streams, back on getting some videos recorded.
Actually, I want to put it on that one, get that producing.
Ah, sneaky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got Jaws of the Lion, which is recorded. It just needs to be edited, and yeah, we've got some good stuff coming back. Is it me?
Yeah, it's you.
1, 2, 3, 4. No. Let's go here. So I get 1 meerkat, 1 flamingo. Because I realise my flamingos normally they're flock birds, and I have 1. That makes no sense thematically. Okay, I'm chucking the meerkat in there.
Right.
You're a go.
1, 2. I'm going to take this.
Oh, it's going to fit somewhere perfect, isn't it?
Of course it is.
Nice.
My kangaroo's there. Obviously, as you've noticed, guys, meerkats are producing.
Yeah, I'm getting 2 lots.
So I'm going to go here, and again to annoy Twyman, I'm going to go there. So that completes the Arctic foxes.
I don't get annoyed. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean you've completed it? I'm also going to produce kangaroos.
Now I'm going to take that little bad boy there.
Ah, see, it's fit in the corner.
Yep.
I bred another kangaroo, by the way. So 1 more meerkat in both exhibits, and 1 more penguin in both exhibits, and I've completed some in 1 hit.
Yeah.
You took that and produced, so it's on to me.
It's on to you.
Okay. What do I want to do though? Split some guys up? Yeah, I think I am going to. Right, so I'm going to grab this, chuck this over here, and I'm going to move 2. Move 2 foxes over. Yeah, I'll move these 2 foxes into that smaller enclosure. So the smaller the enclosure, the easier it is to fill up, which means I should theoretically get these quicker. Oh my god, you've done so much of your part.
I've got 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go here. Flamingos have produced.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put the Arctic fox in there. The flamingo produces.
Yeah, I'm just going to produce 1 other type.
And I'm going to produce the meerkats.
I'm going to produce the foxes. There we go.
And it's on to you.
Penguin, flamingo, nope. Fox, kangaroo. Yes. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get fox and a kangaroo. I'm going to start another fox exhibit and work towards my kangas, who are almost done.
So I'm going to go.
Taking most of the
So I'm going to go.
meeples here.
I've got to go to here because I've got no more animals left. So I'm going to go meerkat, penguin. So the meerkat's going to go there.
Ooh.
And the penguin's going to go there. Kangaroos produce.
Yep. I'll get 2.
So I'm going to go there. And I'm going to produce the meerkat, which finishes the meerkat exhibit.
Oh, nice. I was also going to do a meerkat, which finishes mine too. How many have you completed?
Just
the
the one.
So you get to pick first because it's your active turn. I've completed my kangaroos and my meerkats. So after you've picked 1, I then get 2. I'm going to move 1 meerkat
I'm
in.
going to take this one.
this is where it gets fiddly. So I've got to carefully grab these guys out. They're complete. It's the only bit I don't particularly like, because this becomes like a Jenga game now. Right, there we go. One kangaroo. You've done yours, yeah?
Oh yes.
So if I grab these two, I fit them there and there. That's not too bad. Cool. Who did that? That was
That was me.
that was you. So
It's your go.
right. Penguin fox. Do I want to do that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if I go to here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll take that.
Penguins produce.
Yes, they
So I'm
do.
gonna go penguin there.
I've just got to decide who I'm moving in. So I think I'm going to move in just one. In fact, I'll move in 2 meerkats. Yeah, penguins produce. So both of mine produce, which completes both. So that's 1, 2. And I will add a fox to it, which completes a 3rd. Okay?
Yeah.
Have you completed anything?
No, I haven't completed anything.
Right, so fox will move in. I haven't got any other room though, so everything else is going to go, and I'm going to grab 3 tiles. I told you I was playing the long game.
Which is all the tiny whiny ones.
Yes, but hopefully if I take those 3, I can make them fit. They'll fit in here somewhere. 1, 2. I've just got loads of food outlets. That's what Jess was doing. She got loads of food outlets. She went, where's everyone going to go to the toilet? What kind of park is this?
Yeah.
Oh, we've had 5 playbacks. Oh, thanks 5 people. Make sure you're sharing. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. That was me, so it's back to you. Whatever
I'm
you wanna
going to
do.
go here for the Arctic fox and the flamingo, which is good because you go Arctic fox,
Oh, I wanted that bit. Never mind.
and then I complete the flamingos again.
Very nice.
Uh,
Just some 2s and 1s left now. I can lay these out, can't I? Because these
Yeah.
are pretty much what we're going to be using to. You can see quite how many. And now
I'm going
these
to take a 1.
these are actually never ending. So if you run out of the singles, are the only ones that don't run out.
Yeah.
I have had one game where we had to actually put animals in the blocks instead of these because people just kept grabbing them. Right, is it me?
Yeah, it's you.
Kangaroo penguin. Right, so if I go kangaroo penguin. Right, kangaroo's going to go in here, moving this kangaroo over. Penguin can move into here. That's fine. Did I produce anything? No.
No.
Just you. That was actually. I thought I had something else going on then.
1, 2. I'm going to take this one.
Very nice. Foxes produce.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to bring this fox from this house. So when you produce, you can also bring anything from a house into.
So we're going to go there.
And I'll produce a kangaroo.
I'm going to produce a peg.
No, I won't. Yes, I will. Kangaroo. If I can pick him up. Come on. Oh, you've got so little of your board left to go.
Yeah, it's getting a bit more tricky now though.
Yeah, with the smaller the space gets, you have to become really specific with what you take. I'm definitely going to have to go 1, 2, 3. Meerkats produce.
Meerkats produce? No, none.
From here, I've got 2 lots of meerkats producing. In fact, I've got meerkats all over the
Yep.
bloody park. 1, 2, and I will produce 1 flamingo.
1 flamingo.
Yes, then it is.
Right. I'm going to go there, so it's flamingo, kangaroo. So I'm going to go kangaroo and the flamingos. I'm going to go there.
This isn't good. It's not good. If I go fox meerkat, I think that works out. Meerkat there, and fox can go in there.
Right.
I'm changing what I'm doing next turn. Actually, seeing what's coming up.
I think.
See, I thought this was going to be a kids game,
3.
but it's really not. There's so much strategy in this.
Flamingo. So you go flamingo there, penguin there, and flamingos produce.
Oh,
so
nice.
I'm going to go flamingo there, and I'll produce another penguin, which wipes out the penguins. And
I'll produce a
I'm going
meerkat
to take that.
on top of. Yeah, no worries.
You're up, Darius.
Let's produce the next kangaroos, which I will. If I do both, I'll complete 2. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just sort out who's moving into this firstly. In fact, if I do that, I know it leaves 2 singles, but I'll probably grab them anyway. Moving into that house is going to be 2 foxes, I think. Come here. They can move in. And then kangaroos produce, in which both my kangaroos exhibits fill up. So that one. Do you get yours kangaroos?
Yeah, I'll get kangaroo.
Well? And on top of that, I will add a flamingo, which is a 3rd exhibit.
I'm going to add a
So
flamingo as well.
2 kangaroos and a flamingo are going to go in there. This is where I just trade in all mine in like one hit. It doesn't always work. This, you know, I said I was going to try something new. I was going to see what happens if I can complete, you know, sort of 2 or 3 at a time rather than sort of 1 at a time. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. 3. Gives me a little bit more room. Yeah, it's a little bit risky with this, but I've got this little bit of space left to go here, plus 2 singles, and you've got that nice corner and 1 single. Ooh. Right, that's you then, dude. I think we might have this.
No.
Not at all.
Well, I'm going to go there and do 1 penguin, 1 meerkat. So the meerkats will go there. And the penguins will go there.
Nice. It'll be rude not to grab this one. 1, 2, 3. That fits nicely in there. And both my kangaroos are going to move into there. No production, so it's back to you. And I left myself with no penguins. Oh no!
Yeah.
Bummer.
I'm going to...
Do you reckon this will be a game you'll get?
Possibly in time. I can't say too much because...
When you get some space.
Yeah, when I clear some games out.
I mean, for 30 quid, I was so impressed with it.
It is. It's. I really do rate this game. Anyone that likes Barron Park will like this because it's a bit more complex and you've got to think more rather than add a square, add a space and then build it. It's a bit more involved.
Barron Park's almost like the light version of this, isn't it? Really?
They're both light. It's just that they play different. One is you've got one set space, whereas the other one you build the space around it.
That's true. Yeah.
So it makes it. To me, it makes the game. 1, 2. So I'm going to get an Arctic fox and a flamingo. The Arctic fox will go there. Flamingo will finish it, and I produce a penguin. So the penguin's going to go there, and I'm going to also do a kangaroo. So I'm going to clear 2.
Nice.
1.
So nicely done. So yeah, go ahead and grab 2 exhibits, or 2 of whatever you want.
Have that. And I'll take that one.
I was hoping you might take the singles.
No, I'm not that silly.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can go all the way around there, can I?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, get kangaroo and meerkat.
So I produce an Arctic fox.
Yeah, I'm going to do that in a mode. So I'm going to fill up one of the meerkats and the kangaroo.
I'm going to do meerkat.
I can produce 2 lots of Arctic foxes.
That's good.
And on top of that production, I'll add another meerkat, which means I've completed that exhibit and that exhibit. So 2 meerkats can go back to the house. The rest can clear. You know when I said I had too many meerkats? That these 2 dudes are on their own. And I'm going to grab these 2, which I'm going to fill those 2 little gaps next to my foxes.
Cool.
6 spaces to go. This is getting tense now. This is where it gets really on edge.
1,
who's going to get
2, 3, 4. I'm going to take this one.
Oh no, meerkats produced, but I've got 2.
I've got 2.
Oh, well
so
done.
the flamingo will go there. That one will go there.
Hang on, why are you moving those 2?
That one's for a house.
But that one can move in, but the
I
kangaroo
couldn't
can't.
remember. And then meerkat produce, and then the Arctic fox will produce.
That's not complete though, is it?
No, it's not complete yet.
Thank God.
Don't want to upset him just yet.
What, me or the Arctic fox? Right, this is where it's gonna get real on edge now.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna move my 2 meerkats in. I've got 2 spaces, so I've got to produce as much as I can, as quick as I can, to get those last.
And this is where Darius is going to win.
No, I'm miles off completing anything. 1, 2, 1. None of mine are even nearly complete.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to get a kangaroo and an Arctic fox. Kangaroo, Arctic fox.
A flamingo's produced, but no one's got flamingos.
So go 1 there.
However, I must say I've not seen this many empty gaps during a game before.
1 there. Oh, and the Arctic fox is complete.
Oh right.
One's going to go there.
Very nice. Right, so I can't take exhibits now because I've only got 2 single spaces. So all I can do is take animals until I fill something up. So I'll go 1, 2, 3.
Kangaroos grow.
Yep, so I'll do that. And a meerkat.
Meerkat.
So kangaroos, yeah?
Yep.
So if I get a kangaroo and another meerkat, it's going to be a while for meerkats to produce, unfortunately, but
1, 2, 3. I'm going to take this one.
And penguins produce.
Penguins produce. That's good. Penguin
Which
goes
means
there.
I will get another. Kangaroos are a long way off, so yeah, I'm going to grab a kangaroo which completes one. So
he just needs 1.
I've got a single space to go. Doesn't necessarily mean I've got it though.
He has.
No, it really doesn't. Honestly, it doesn't. Honestly, it doesn't.
I'm not going to be able to get round in time, I don't think.
So if I go 1, 2, 3, get kangaroo, penguin. Kangaroo can move in there, moving this guy over because it's matching, and a penguin in there.
Definitely ain't going to happen.
So I can get one more penguin, and I've got it. However, if you look at where penguins are, no penguins, no penguins, no penguins. It's all the way over the other side, so I can't just go and grab one. However, I can, on the production of foxes, I could then produce a penguin which will complete that.
Yeah, which is going to happen on the next go.
Oh, so
Darius has won again.
No!
Yes, he's won again.
It was a slow start though.
No,
it was a slow start.
He's won again because I made a mistake.
Well, what did you do?
Instead of going to that one, I should have gone there.
Oh, and stuck that in there.
And then I would have still been 2, but it would have been easier to do because then I could have gone there, produced, and played it.
Will you still come and do live streams with me though? If,
2, 3,
if I win again. Oh, good. That's all right.
2, 3, 4. So I'm going to go meerkat, flamingo.
Arctic foxes produce.
But I get 1.
Sorry, buddy. I've finished my penguins.
But I get 1 anyway.
Penguins over. And that's my last space.
If I played it right, I would have been 1 space.
You'd have been 1 space away. So me and Jess played it, as in Mills played it the other day. We had 1 space left each. We both got it on a breed, so we filled the space. If you fill it at the exact same time, it then bases on how many animals you have in your park. I had 8 animals. She had 9. So she literally beat. We drew, and she beat me by 1 bloody animal. Oh, thanks, Will.
It's been a pleasure.
Yes. So how many spaces do you... So had you gone for that, in there, yeah, that literally would have left you that one space.
But had I done that, I would have been able to produce, and I reckon we could have got it down to.
Everything with these games is hindsight, really, isn't it? It's like, oh, if only I had done that and not made that silly mistake. And actually, we would have been one further away from me actually going round and breeding. Yes!
Which would have meant I would have possibly managed to do it at the same time and then get that scenario. But it's all
cheers
good.
for that.
Pleasure.
Lovely little game. I love this. I mean, when I bought it about 3 weeks ago, and I've played this at least 20 times. At least.
Didn't you take it to Wingham and play it?
I took it to Wingham. I took it to the Chatham weekend. I played a game of it. I've played it with Jess and Jay loads of times. When we've had the occasional Monday meets at sort of people's houses, this is like the new game that I have. In fact, it's one of the only new games I've really got. So, you know, as in that's come out in the last year, not just ones that are new to us, but actually new. Obviously, we've been in lockdown, so I haven't really had the chance to play many new games. No. Yeah, thanks so much. Thanks, guys, for watching. Will, thanks for joining. We're going to go and play some Maracaibo, aren't we?
Oh, yes.
But that'll be off camera because it's an intense game and we need.
And it's a table hog.
and that, yeah, I mean, to get it all in, I have done Maracaibo live before, but we got 20 minutes in and the camera kept cutting off. So then I did Maracaibo again, 20 minutes in, cut off. And it got to the point where I was so fed up with trying to squeeze everything into the camera to play it. We just didn't do it on live again. So, but not today. Not today. Anyway.